I have to say the technical level across all the ages has been phenomenal. Do you know what I mean? Just to see how technical these kids are coming from a sport that has been primarily born at the top. So there's been no real focus on the base in terms of development. And I think it's caught a lot of people off guard as to how quickly the youth have taken to the sport of mixed martial arts. You know, and we have this saying about kids coming in from other core sports, and you know, it's a sport for all the combat sports. You know, we're not discriminating against any of the other traditional combat sports, but the sport of mixed martial arts itself, in terms of the curriculum and the technical grading that we have, is now empowering the sport of mixed martial arts. And what I mean by that, it has its own grading base. And the kids are now going through, they aren't coming through the traditional routes of, say, from wrestling or judo or karate, or, you know, they're coming across primarily just doing mixed martial arts from the start. That's a different proposition than somebody coming in and parachuting from another sport. So these kids are now just learning mixed martial arts from the get-go. So that changes the whole game. You know what I mean? You know, if you remember at the beginning from the professional aspect, you know, guys were coming in from wrestling, making that transition 2-3 years, and are at the top of that game within that group of athletes. And, you know, that top 5% athletes would dominate that pack. That is slowly changing. And, you know, the new pack of kids that are doing the sport from the age of 8, 9, 10. And now you've got a base, a tournament that is identifying, you know, them within the sport of mixed martial arts from the age of 12. And as I said, through the various categories that enables them to be the best at, you know, the sport that they're developing into, and gives them the base to really, and the springboard for them to continue in the competition pathway through the IMMAF pathway. You know, this is a starting point. And these are the kids that are going to be, you know, potentially somebody here, you know, over this week is a future star for UFC. Considerable doubt because of the pathway that we see within our development. So, you know, a kid coming here, and you're going to see a few coming through. We've already got 2 or 3 athletes already, and I'm going to probably come back to the United States in terms of how, you know, really it's gone under the radar, how many kids are coming through the program that, you know, the USL Fight League have, you know, been promoted. So we've got I think 2 girls that have actually come back. We were 2 times world champion coming back from 2020, and now here at this event, second time to retain their gold medal. So, I mean, that's phenomenal to have the dedication to come back and to continue to develop. And, you know, you can already see them as emerging stars already. You know what I mean? We've had, you know, 2 other girls that have been already signed up by another promotion at a very early age. I mean, I don't consider that to be the right thing to do, but I think it just shows the depth and development of the sport and the development of where IMMAF is taking the next generation of youth to another level.